Good morning and welcome to St. Paul's Evangelical Lutheran Church in Carlisle, Pennsylvania. Today is Thursday, January the 26th. Our first reading is from Deuteronomy chapter 16. You shall appoint judges and officials throughout your tribes, in all your towns that the Lord your God is giving you, and you shall render just decisions for the people. You must not distort justice. You must not show partiality, and you must not accept bribes, for a bribe blinds the eyes of the wise and subverts the cause of those who are in the right. Justice and only justice you shall pursue, so that you may live and occupy the land that the Lord your God is giving you. Our second reading is from Psalm 15. It's titled, Who Shall Abide in God's Sanctuary? O Lord, who may abide in your tent? Who may dwell on your holy hill? Those who walk blamelessly and do what is right, and speak the truth from their heart, who do not slander with their tongue, and do no evil to their friends, nor take a reproach against their neighbors, in whose eyes the wicked are despised, but who honor those who fear the Lord, and who stand by their oath even to their hurt, who do not lend money at interest, and who do not take a bribe against the innocent. And those who do all these things shall never be moved. What's surprising in this psalm is the requirements to enter God's holy hill, his temple, the church, or enter into fellowship, God's fellowship, aren't the traditions or the rituals that we do Sunday mornings or at other times, but it's on how we treat each other, how we are to do what is right. We're supposed to speak the truth, not lie, not do evil to our friends or our neighbors, even if it hurts ourselves. We are to stand for truth. The last reading is from Peter chapter 3. Finally, all of you have unity in the Spirit, sympathy, and love for one another, a tender heart, a humble mind. Do not repay evil for evil or abuse for abuse, but on the contrary, repay with a blessing. It is for this that you have been called, that you might inherit a blessing. For those who deserve life and desire to see good days, let them keep their tongues from evil and their lips from speaking deceit. Let them turn away from evil and do good. Let them seek peace and pursue it. For the eyes of the Lord are on the righteous, and his ears are open to their prayers. And the face of the Lord is against those who do evil. When preparing for this devotional, I usually read through the 3 assigned readings that they give us, and most of the time I only pick one to elaborate on, mainly because it doesn't have a common theme through it, or it could be that I didn't understand the scripture. But today's readings were different. There was a common theme through all of them: to love ourselves, love our neighbors, treat each other, not to lie. And the one thing that was pointed out is to watch your tongue, what you say. I tend to have issues with that, problems with that. I say before I speak before I should. In both the Old Testament and the New Testament in our reading today, it talks about these qualities or these guidelines for living a Christ-filled life. And if you have time today, reread the scriptures. They have a lot to say on how we should live our lives. One of my favorite Bible verses is Malachi chapter 6, verse 8. He has told you, O mortal, what is good. What does the Lord require of you? But to do justice and to love kindness, to walk humbly with your God. Go in peace, and may God help us to walk the walk and talk the talk that Christ did. Have a blessed day.